From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, we have a heat advisory in effect for tomorrow. So again, we have a lot of hot air that's showing up across the area. And you probably noticed today was a lot more sticky than it was yesterday, because yesterday was not too awful bad because of the lower humidity. Tomorrow it's going to be higher humidity, and therefore we're going to see heat index values going up above 100. All right, lake forecast. Got to find something to do this weekend that's cooler. So if you get a chance, water is a great idea. Somehow or another, douse yourself with water, and especially if you have to be outside. We're talking about temperatures that'll be very, very hot. Winds won't be too bad. We're showing Keystone up to south at 22, but again, that's just at times. There could be some choppy waters. So overall, though, it should be a pretty good experience for most of the area lakes. So it's looking good. And speaking of which, we're going to talk about the water temperatures in just a second. But most area lakes are in great shape, near normal. So of course, we got way above normal in the spring because it rained, and then all of a sudden it's like decided, no, let's pretend we're the desert, and so let's not ever rain again. But at least we are looking at most of the area lakes. They're running generally in the mid-80s. If you ever kind of wondered what are the temperatures of the lakes, if you go to the lake, you already probably know it. But for those of us that don't have the opportunity to do that very often, we're talking generally anywhere from 80 to 87 are temperatures now. It'll be interesting to see what happens in 2 weeks. We'll look at this again and kind of see where we're at. Probably be more like I don't want to say a hot tub, but it's going to be kind of interesting. Illinois River is always chilly. Temperatures run usually in the 70s. We're talking about near Chewy, launching off a raft of 3.2 feet. And then we're also talking it's near normal as it heads down toward Tahlequah. So that's something cool to do. We're also looking at some sneezing and sniffling. Pollen and also mold spore continue to be moderate to high. So some sneezing going on there. It's 100. Heat index is 104. Dew points at 65. Yesterday, about right now, is about 49 to 50. It was like, wow, this doesn't feel bad for 100 degrees. Today, it doesn't feel good with 100 degrees. So there's a big difference in its humidity. And of course, more humidity is less stress on plants, but it's more stress on human beings. We're talking about upper 90s to around 100 common across the entire area. And that goes all the way into western Oklahoma. Not a whole lot of change across the area. It's been fair to partly cloudy. All the thunderstorms were down in Texas, and tonight through the morning hours will be in the 70s. So it'll be a warmer start. No more of those 60s. And it was 60 in Veneta just 2 mornings ago. We're looking at temperatures for Friday afternoon in the low to about 100 to 103. Isolated shower possible up into Missouri, and we'll see a few high clouds and 70s on Saturday morning, Saturday afternoon. It is one hot day across the entire area. Humidity levels will be up as well. There's a boundary that's up to the north, but it'll pool some of the more dense moisture, I'll put it, near surface. So there's a small window for an isolated shower thunderstorm sometime around Sunday morning as that boundary tries to develop and move on through, but it never really makes it through, so therefore we stay hot on Sunday afternoon, upper 90s to low 100s. So it is a steam bath, and so it's not looking too good. And what about rain? Well, there's not a whole lot of rain in our forecast, so be ready for that. But we do have burn bans popping up all over because guess what? We're burning up, and so fires are going to become more common. So we have them going on right now from Haskell County and LaFleur counties, then our northwest Arkansas counties, around Benton and Washington counties, and then one out in Guyman. But it's growing, and it's going to really grow over the next couple of weeks because grass fires are going to take off. So if you burn, be very much aware of what's going on because our rain chances, I mean, it's just not there. There just isn't much going on. On our extended forecast, as we end July, we're still looking for chances of rain to be very limited, but the temperatures, oh my goodness, still boiling hot. So be prepared because it is going to be steam bath. All right, 94 tonight at 9 o'clock. It's still hot, 77 in the morning, very warm. Outlying areas should be about 74. 97 at noon. Heat advisory, remember, tomorrow. Of course, it's just hot, so I'm going to just say heat advisory forever. Well, at least for the next week, possibly 2 weeks. This is an amazing forecast, and look at what's going on Tuesday. Next week, anywhere from 100 to 110 in the forecast. That is ridiculous. That is the 9-day planner. We will be back with sports in just a moment.